Do you want to know how to promote your business locally to get more customers, more sales, and leave your competitors behind? Then please stay tuned, because in this video I'm going to be sharing 5 top strategies that all local businesses should be using, but most aren't and most don't even know about. Hi, I'm Michelle Williams from Victress Entrepreneurs, and welcome to Victress TV, weekly inspiration for women who are victorious in business and in life. I release new videos every week to help inspire, educate and empower women from all over the world to recognise their worth, realise their potential and to step into their own unique power to build a business and life that they love. So if you're interested in receiving weekly inspiration and practical tips and advice to help you start, launch and grow a successful business, please be sure to subscribe to my channel and press the notification bell to make sure that you get notified every time I release a new video. Okay, so the first thing that you need to know is that if you're a local business, you need to do a combination of online and offline marketing, because the number one big mistake that I see most small businesses making is if they're a local business, they assume that they don't need to do any online marketing. But this is a huge mistake, and let me tell you why. Okay, let's imagine that you're looking for a local product or service yourself. Let's assume for a moment that perhaps you live in Winchester and you're looking for a local photographer. What is the first thing that you're going to do? You're going to Google it, right? Everybody does. So of course it makes sense that the first thing that you need to do for your business is make sure that you're showing up on Google. Okay, so step 1 is to get your website ranked on Google. And the great thing is that because you're a local business, it's much easier for you to get ranked on Google than if you were a national or global business. So how do you do this? Well, actually it's very simple. All you need to do is make sure that your website is optimized for your relevant localized keywords. And by this, I mean that your website needs to be optimized with your product or service keywords followed by your location. So, for example, if you're a photographer in Winchester, then you want to make sure that every page of your website contains tags, descriptions and content that is optimized with the relevant keywords that your customers are likely to be searching on. So for instance, if you were looking for a photographer in Winchester, then you may enter into Google something like photographer Winchester or maybe wedding photographer Winchester. So you need to think about what are the localized keywords that your customers are most likely to be entering into Google, and you need to make sure that your website is optimized for these localized keywords on every page of your website. And this is so simple, right? Because if you don't tell Google that you're a photographer in Winchester, how is it going to know? And the crazy thing is that most local businesses aren't doing this. So by you doing just this one simple thing, you are going to be one step ahead of your competition already. And I want to say just one important thing. If you don't have a website for your business, you need to get one, because your business cannot flourish or survive unless it can be found on Google. So if you don't have a website, you need to go and get one. And it doesn't need to be complicated or expensive, because there are tons of website templates out there, which means that you can create your own website very quickly and easily for not very much money at all. And if you're not sure where to start with this, then please download my cheat sheet, because I've got a list of website templates that you could consider for building your website. Okay, so step number 2 is to make sure that your business is on Google My Business. This is totally free and is absolutely vital that you're on it, because this is Google's own listing of local businesses, which means that this will help you to get onto page 1 of Google when a customer does a search using your localized keywords. Now, ideally, you want to get onto Google's local pack, because then this will make you one of the 3 companies that Google features right at the very top of the page when a customer does a search using your local keywords. And you can increase your chances of getting onto Google's local 3-pack by making sure that you have plenty of inbound links directed to your website and also getting plenty of social proof from your customers. And I'm going to be going over these points in a moment, so stay tuned. Okay, so before we get onto those points, step number 3 is to do some video SEO. And this is really important because YouTube is the second largest search engine in the world after Google. So of course, it makes sense that you create a video for your business which is tagged and optimized with your relevant localized keywords. And by doing this, you are going to increase your chances significantly of getting onto the first page of Google. And if you only focus on these 3 steps that I've already shown you, you're going to significantly increase your chances of getting onto the first page of Google. And this is number 1 with your website, number 2 with Google My Business, and 3 with your video SEO. And please don't overcomplicate this because creating a video for your business doesn't need to be complicated or expensive. And if you don't have the budget for a professional videographer right now, then there are hundreds of free apps that you can use to create very quick and simple videos for your business. And I've got details of all of those down in my cheat sheet below. But remember, the important thing is make sure that you do have a video for your business optimized with all of your relevant localized keywords. Okay, before we move on, is this making sense to you? Because if it is, please comment below using the word Victress so that I know that I'm on the right track and that you're finding this information helpful. Okay, so step number 4 is to get your website listed on all of the top local business directories. And this is really important because Google looks for inbound links to your website. So the more relevant, local and high quality links that you have directed into your website, the higher you are going to rank with Google. And this is really important because not only will this hopefully help you to get into Google's local 3-pack, but it will also help your website to climb higher up on the search engine rankings. Now, there are literally tons of local business directories that you should aim to get listed on. But luckily for you, I've put together a cheat sheet with 30 of the most prominent ones. So please don't forget to click that download below. And finally, step number 5 is to make sure that you get plenty of social proof from your customers. And basically, this involves asking your customers to give you ratings and reviews on the directories where they found you. But most important of all, ask all of your customers to give you a Google rating and review, because not only is this going to help your website climb higher up on the search engine rankings, but it's also going to increase your chances of being featured in Google's local pack. But on top of that, if your customer does a Google search and notices that your competitor has a 5-star rating and review and you have none, who do you think that your customer's going to call? Exactly. So it makes sense that you need to start asking all of your customers to give you Google ratings and reviews, and then just watch and see the impact that that has on your online visibility and your sales. Okay, so those are my top 5 tips on how you should be promoting your business locally. But as I said in the beginning, it's important that you use a combination of both online and offline marketing strategies. So in next week's episode, I'm going to be sharing with you my top tips on how you can use business networking and social media to dramatically raise your awareness and increase your sales. So please don't forget to subscribe and hit that little bell to ensure that you don't miss out on that episode and the future videos that I've got coming your way. And please, if you have any questions for me, or there are any areas of your business that you're really struggling with, please just make a comment below and I will be sure to try to answer you on a future episode. And please, can I ask you a massive favour? If you found this video helpful and you know somebody else that would also find it helpful, please can you share it, because I am here to help. And finally, I would love to connect with you. So please come over and join my free Facebook group, Victress Entrepreneurs Club, where we continue the conversation after the show. You'll find all of the details in the links below, and I look forward to seeing you in there. Bye-bye for now.